Good morning, everybody. Once again, the North American Central American and Caribbean Athletic Association office calling the Bahamas home. It was made official Tuesday with the cutting of the ribbon in the foyer of the Thomas Robinson Stadium by World Athletics President Lord Sebastian Coe. And for the first time, a Bahamian is holding the post. Mike Sands, well known around the track and field world, and he, along with his executives, ready to get to work.
The plans are for us to continue the momentum that has been started. As you can see, the official opening was a very exciting affair. But that notwithstanding, we have been working behind the scenes, especially in the last several days with the NACAC executive being in town for two purposes. One is for obviously the official opening, and secondly, we had our first NACAC meeting that was presided over by myself, along with the presence of our president, Lord Sebastian Coe. And so we've already identified matters that we have to address like almost immediately, and so the momentum will not stop. Matter of fact, as I said to the executive this morning, after the bells and whistles of this afternoon, we have to continue doing what we have to be doing. So at the end of the day, NACAC has been at a high standard, and we have to keep it at that standard or move it to the next level.
Well, Lord Coe, he is glad to be starting off the year and decade in the Bahamas and opening the office in this region, considered one of the most powerful of the track and field continents.
For me to be here as the president of this great sport, and to know that I am in a part of the world that is so fundamentally attached to our sport, and with all the passions that our sport engenders, is something that allows me to sleep easy at night. And I like days like this because actually, as the president of World Athletics, this is, at the beginning of a decade, my first visit to a continental association. And I can't think that there is anywhere I would rather have been at this moment than here, opening and being part of the ceremony to mark the opening of the NACAC headquarters.
Former NACAC President Victor Lopez in town to hand over the baton. And the Bilious track and field in the region is still in good hands with Mike Sands now at the helm.
We have 5 candidates looking for the presidency, and Mike was able to win, I think, by 3 votes. And Mike has a lot of experience, so I am very happy that he became the president because his passion for the sport was an Olympian athlete, and so he knows the sport. And then the rest of the council, we have practically all of them are presidents of the different federations. So they people with knowledge, people with a lot of experience, and so I'm happy to pass the baton to this group. I'm very happy, and especially that the office is in the Bahamas. Bahamas love track and field, and Bahamas is a great place. It's easy, the access to get here, and very close to USA and to the rest of the island.
Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Anisha Rolle, also on hand for the opening, calling it a great moment in Bahamian history and hopes to set the tune for sports in the Bahamas for the remainder of the year. And our ministry's main objective?
More than anything, unity, because in unity there is strength, and there are a number of things that we can accomplish once we're all united on one front. And what is important about this office opening is that it's going to inspire that unity. It's going to inspire that across sporting disciplines, and that's what's most important. Coming together is where we're going to have success.
We'll have more open relationship with other federations this year?
Absolutely. That's very, very important. I believe I would have quoted someone who had vindicated that we can't build a team, we can't accomplish results by ourselves. We have to do it together. And so whatever it takes, we must work together to accomplish our goals. Funding probably will always be a challenge because you always need more. That's the reality. But I've made that commitment as minister the best I can with the powers that invested in me. Wherever we can help, wherever we can assist in the facilitation and the development of sports, we certainly will, in athletics and across the sporting disciplines.
Let's bounce to junior girls basketball action in the government schools, where the Tigers of AF Adley clawed their way past the LW Young Golden Eagles 34-7. Azaria Anderson and Alexis Apollyon, they had 13 apiece.
We had a pretty good game. It was our second game coming back from the break. Our first game we didn't do so well. So I told them to go out today. Let's play some good defense and then let's have fun at the same time.
But to junior boys action where the same two schools went at it. This time around, though, the Eagles exacting revenge for their girls as they fly to a 42-29 win thanks to 16 from Estelyn McKenzie.
The game was a pretty easy game. The boys, they came out and they did what they're supposed to do. We played a good man-to-man. We played a good zone. It was a well-played game.
Now, those may have been the last of government school basketball games for quite some time, as late last night we learned that play has been suspended. We spoke with the GHLSA President Varel Davis this morning on what led to this decision.
Good morning, Charles Fisher. Good morning, Bahamas. The Principal Association, who is our present body, had a general meeting yesterday. A decision was made to suspend all GHLSA games until further notice, due to security concerns and issues that we have been faced with since we began our basketball season. We decided to start our season based on the information that we received from the sport union, Mr. Wisdom, and also the letters that were sent from the president of the Principal Association, Dr. Roma, to the Commission Police to get permission from the Police Staff Association to our police posted to all our gyms. We're hoping by now that we will see or get a response from the letter that was sent. So we're still waiting on that. And so the principal decided until we get this sorted out, we should suspend school sports. We try to make our event family-oriented, and safety is first, and safety for all. We, the members, are looking forward to a quick response, and we hope to resolve this matter as soon as possible. They don't want anything to happen. We certainly don't want anything to happen. So we have to fix this problem, and so hopefully we will get back to our games as soon as possible.
Sandals Emerald Bay in Exuma playing host to the next generation of professional golfers this week. And that's where we find our caddy, Kelsey Johnson.
What a way to start the 2020 golf season. Teeing off right here in beautiful Exuma at the Bahamas Great Exuma Golf Classic. It's the first stop on the Corn Ferry Tour, so it was just fitting to see Greg and Norman walking around the Sandals property in Emerald Bay, Exuma.
When you think about the Corn Ferry coming over here and think about what the PGA Tour does by opening doors for the next generation of great golfers to come on through, all I can say is congratulations to the Bahamas, right? The Great Exuma Classic is a prime example about how you can move golf around the world, and golf is a benefactor, and not only from an economic standpoint for the Bahamas, but it also showcased the beauty of what the Bahamas is about. So when you look at what has taken place here with the tournament, kudos to everybody, because Sandals have done a phenomenal job of positioning where we are in Exuma in the Bahamas, and kudos to the PGA Tour for recognizing that opportunity here as well.
Norman said the tournament, which is in its third day, is a success. The designer of the 18-hole signature golf course said he was blown away when he saw the golf course on television. The Bahamas Great Exuma Classic is being aired live on the Golf Channel. It is a PGA-sanctioned tour.
The golf course is a two-ecosystem golf course. The front nine is in the mangroves, and it's off the ocean or off the Exuma Sound, and then obviously the back nine. Look, there are some 6 holes out there that are just actually scenically, stunningly beautiful. The turquoise water, the aqua blue waters, the combination of a lot of things that take place out there. And so from a golf perspective, the golf holes are magnificent to play, but it's also accompanied by magnificence of scenery. So from a playability standpoint, it is a tough golf course in a windy condition because it's a short golf course, but it's very, very narrow. So it tests the players.
Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
Thanks a lot, Kelsey. And that's going to do it for sports. But once again, the government school sports basketball season has been suspended. We'll continue to follow this story throughout the day. You heard it here first on ZNS Total Sports. Basel and Ladon is coming right back after this break.